going live for an entire year, lifting, because I love lifting. Let's see, that's not it. But yeah, so going live for an entire year because I just do this every single day. Sorry, I'm getting Instagram going. I lift 5 days a week, and I was like, you know what? Let me see if I can encourage other people to go to the gym and not wait until New Year's resolution, which is what most people do. I know I did. So definitely not throwing stones. I did the exact same thing. Sorry. There we go, it's a little better. Here we go. All right, day. Yeah, I've told you before, I'm terrible at math. What day is this? This is Wednesday. This is day 18. 18 of going live for an entire year. Isn't that, I mean, my goal is to go live for an entire year. But we shall see if I'm able to not go to the gym. Like, it's not like I'll never stop going to the gym. But is my lifting, going live getting in the way of my lifting? If it is, then I'll stop. But my goal is to lift 5 days a week, go live, because I know I'll never miss. You don't know that because you're just getting started watching this, but yeah, I've been lifting 5 days a week, usually at the gym for 2 hours every day. Well, 5 days a week. But then, yeah, I just never miss. Every night I look forward, I'm like, ooh, I get to wake up. I'm thinking, I get to go to bed, and as soon as I wake up, I get to go to the gym. And I'm so excited. I mean, just imagine if you were excited to do something, you got to do it every single day or 5 days a week. Well, let me say it this way too. Thursdays and Sundays are my days off. Those are terrible days. I'd much rather be lifting than not. So, yeah. So my goal is to encourage, hopefully, at least one person to start going to the gym. So I do Olympic lifting, snatch, and clean and jerk. Also, every day. Have I told you that? Every day is leg day. Every day is leg day. Does anybody else do legs every day? Tell you, I know I get stronger doing legs every day. If you don't do legs every day, is there a reason? I know people say you should do legs once a week, but I'm always sore if I do that. That was a terrible snatch. Come on. Focus, stop talking so much. Legs every day. So this is week after deload week. Feeling better. Still a little achy, but at least I feel like my joints feel better. All right. Who's lifting with me? You guys lifting with me? Yeah, you might be a little distracting lifting, but if I'm going every day of the week, or 5 days a week, if I'm going 5 days a week, you can at least go once a week. All right, here we go. So I'm still in my warm up for clean and jerk and snatch. I don't even know what I'm supposed to be doing today, but I know it's snatch, I know it's clean and jerk, and I know it is squats. Did I say every day is leg day? Here we go. That's my warm up. These are called good mornings. Get your hamstrings warmed up. Back's feeling better. I mean, it's still there, achy, but it's not as bad as it had been. There we go. Oh, there we go. Loosen up. There we go. Okay, so this one hurts my back. Going to the right doesn't. My right. That's okay. Going this way hurts. Oh, that's weird. Not as bad as it. Praise the Lord. It hurts, but it used to be I'd go like that and it would hurt. And now it's there. It finally hurts. But the only way to really get better is to push your body past the point, as long as you're not injuring it. I guess it's a fine line you gotta figure out for yourself, but I just know that's not gonna injure it more, and I need to do it. Did I already do snatch balance? I don't remember. Okay, snatch balance. Goal is to not push the bar, but drop under the bar. Whew. I don't think my legs are awake yet. Take that, legs. That'll teach you to not wake up. All right, here we go. So let's see. I got a couple people on. There we go. Glad to have you. All right. Let's see what I'm supposed to be working on today. I know snatch. I know it's clean and jerk. Who else lifts every day? At least that's the reason why I'm doing live. Okay, today's Wednesday. Huh. Snatch, clean. What? That's not a bad. I mean, it's pretty light. Why is that? What's going on Friday? Today's pretty light. Oh, this is why. So Wednesday, it's pretty light today. Snatch, clean and jerk, RDLs, row-mediated deadlifts. I'll get to those, so it's part of your legs. But I don't get to too heavy. But here's what I looked at Saturday's workout. Here, you want to hear what Saturday's workout is? Snatch up to 260 pounds for double. Well, I don't know about that. Clean and jerk. Oh, no way. This is stupid. 315 double. That's not going to happen. RDL, then push press, then strict press, then front squat. And then back squat. Never mind. So, snatch, clean and jerk, RDL, push press, strict press, front squat, back squat. That sounds awesome on Saturday. So I better take it a little easier today so that on Saturday I can really hit it. That sounds pretty awesome. I mean, it's a lot, don't get me wrong. But for me, I just love a lot of weight. What am I going to put weight on? Here we go. There we go. So I do snatch and clean and jerk every day. I usually do a squat. I can't believe I'm not doing a front squat or a back squat today. It's just RDLs. But every day is leg day. Every day snatch day. Every day's clean and jerk day. Oh, and don't look. I'm telling myself and you, don't look, but we have in front of my platform, there are the hip thrusting machines, and they don't get used a ton, but my goodness, they kind of do. Maybe I should just say, yeah, they get used quite a bit. It's the only spot that has fits me. But anyways, yeah, don't look. I always try to avert my eyes and walk away and not even, I face away too. Like I'll sit in my chair and face away from the hip thrusting things. See, looking away. I mean, it'd just be awkward if I were doing it and somebody were looking directly at me when I'm doing a hip thruster. So I decide to look away, look down. All right, so snatch. Oh my goodness, my favorite lift. Taping up my thumbs because got a little tear from the last couple days. It'll be okay though. Heal. This just makes it so that the metal knurling is not metal knurling on the bar is not really removing my skin. Come on, come on. Tear. There we go. All right, I'm hoping to not use the wrist straps today. That's my goal, not use wrist straps today. It's not heavy, so it should be okay. Like, I'm not going at like 245 or something. If I was, I probably would need it, but it's not that bad. Okay, here we go. This is 135 snatch. Very simple. Easy big pull. Good technique. When you go on the lower weights, I always try to focus on technique. No hook grip, just hands. Big pull, head through. Come on. So I didn't keep my hands going up. That's what I gotta do. Punch it. Punch that bar. $135. Like butter. That was better. Get those hands moving. Keeps the momentum's already going up, so just keep your hands going. Just makes it much better. We'll do a full squat, get the body moving. Not too bad. I think my starting weight is 189, but that's a little, little high. I like a little in between there. If I looked at the programming right, it's more like volume. I think there's like 5 sets at 215 or 220. So it's a lot more volume. Change plates. So I need a clamp. So now there's going to be what? 165. 165. 165. I think it's a double. So today is snatch, clean and jerk. My magnet's not working as well as it should. All right, so today we got snatch, clean and jerk. Oh, never mind. I'm supposed to go to 245 today for a double. I don't know if that's going to happen, but we're going to try it. All right. Got 289, but there's like 2, 4, 6, 7 sets. Pretty good. 7 times 2 reps is only 14 snatches. So that should be fast, huh? All right, sorry, I gotta change music. I like listening to Bible scripture. There we go. But when I'm lifting, I need something more like classic rock or something. Has a good beat. Really just kind of keeps you moving. Here we go. So this is not my starting weight. I'm just working up to it. 189 is the starting weight. All right. So I do no hook. Now we'll do hook. We'll do hook. Gotta get my hands used to it. Okay, hands. I'm gonna do what I tell you to do. That's not bad. Hands need to get a little more momentum going up. But let's try it again. That's what these tests are for. All right, 165. That was okay. That definitely hurt. Didn't tear, but it's not feeling happy. Okay, so starting weight for a double is 189, which never go down to 185. We go back up. So instead of 189, we're going to 190. I don't have 2.5s here. There's only like 2 pairs of 2.5s here in the gym. They're hard to find, so I'm gonna, oh, I see a couple. There we go. I'm gonna go find them. They always put them on the Smith machine too, which I was like, why do you need, it's like putting clamps on a Smith machine. The bar doesn't move, so why would you put clamps on there? The weights would never come off. Same thing with 2.5s. You're not even lifting the bar goes up by itself. Why would you need a 2.5? Grab the 2.5s. And honestly, these are the heaviest weights in the gym. 2.5. Because when you're lifting, usually you're going to max, you want to go up a little bit in weight. So you grab the 2.5s and then that lift's impossible to do. For some reason, before you put the 2.5s on, you can do it. Then after you put the 2.5s on, it's like, nope. All right, let's see if my hands hold up on this. My right hand's a little achy. If it starts to tear, I'm gonna grab my wrist straps. Yeah, probably is how I'm gripping the bar. There's probably a better way to do it. Gripping the bar on snatch, but trying to adjust my grip so I don't have that tearing. Here we go. All right, 190. Oh, come on, hands. So irritating. That wasn't bad. Cut a little forward, but at least my hands didn't scream at me. 190 double. Let's see, 190 double. 190 snatch double. Okay, hands. What's that position? There we go. That's it. Right there. All right. Not bad. I need to let go of the hook grip when I catch it. I forget to do that. All right. What's the next weight? Where's my phone? I lost it. There it is. Magnet's not working as well as it used to. All right, what do we do next? To 16. 216. It means I got to go to 220. I don't ever go down. Oh well. And honest, oh my goodness. Then I got to put on a bunch of extra plates. I might as well just go to 225. Do I want to do that? That seems kind of excessive, going from, I guess we'll do 220. Extra plates I gotta put on. Probably easier just doing 225. Here we go. All right, 220. I should have just had 225. I think I might have to do some wrist straps. My hands are not tearing, but it's just irritating when you're doing a lift and all of a sudden a pain signal shoots right to your brain. It's so irritating. All right, so 220 for 2. Maybe I just need to let my hands heal. That's probably what it is. I thought that was supposed to be that deload week. Come on, jerk. Well, I'm going to do at least one with no straps. I'm going to get my hands stronger. Or at least the skin on my hands from being stupid and wimpy. All right, 220, double. $220 snatch double. All right, hands, so you're going to do, trim me okay? Yes, you are. Come on. Move them gripping too much. Come on. Get a good beat. Sorry, it's so boring. Should just lift. There we go. Let's see if this goes. Well, that was okay. Hands kind of hurt. I don't know if I'm going to be able to do any more without wrist straps. It's just this one spot that's tearing or feeling like it's going to tear. All right, hands. Take care of me, I'll take care of you. Just trying to get a good grip so I don't, come on, don't tear my hands. Okay, here we go, just do it. One, so 220, snatch, double. That was okay. Should be catching that power, but I think because my hands are messed up, not pulling it high enough. Really don't think I'm gonna get 245 without straps. All right, what's my next weight? Is it 230? Phone. Where'd my phone go? The fall? Oh, I put it up here, didn't I? Yes, I did. All right, so 230's next, so that's 220. Could just add a 10 on there. Slide. Why are you sliding so much? So we're at 220. Got to get to 230. Yeah, it always looks off now. You know what? I think I got to go back down, so I don't want to put on a 25 or 45. I'll just do extra 10 pound. Oh, thought of something. Yesterday I talked about how if you're working a job, it's a JOB. You guys know what a JOB stands for? Working a job. That's how I'm able to lift. Like right now, it's I think 9:30 a.m. It's when I prefer to lift. Might even be 10 where I live, but this is when I like to lift, and I don't have to go to a stupid job. But what does job stand for? I don't think I put on a 2.5 on that side. JOB stands for, put in the comment, what do you think? JOB is, you'll know, if you're working a JOB, you're living just over broke, which means JOB stands for just over broke, because your boss is paying just enough to keep you working without quitting, but not so much money takes money out of their pocket. So, if there was ever an enemy that you can put in your brain, not like do harm, but in your mind, like I gotta get this out of my life, your JOB. Get rid of that. I do passive income real estate. That's how I do it. Okay, so it's double, 230 double. Okay, 230 double. Come on, hands. Yeah, that hurts, but still gonna do it. Let's go. Hands, take care of me, and I'll take care of you by not putting you through more pain. All right, hands. Come on. Okay. My left arm bent a little bit on that one. Supposed to go to 240. Well, shoot, I'm supposed to go to 245. We'll see. I'm gonna have to put another green plate on. 230. That was 230 single. It was okay. Let's do some, or do one more. Come on, hands. It's only 2:30. I shouldn't be that hard. Whew. I didn't tear yet on my hands. So we'll go up to 240. I'm supposed to go to 243 for, is it a double? I think it's a double. But I do not want to go down to 240, so we'll go 245. And normally I do not leave, well, for on Instagram, you can't see it. I usually don't put that many plates. Like I would take them off, put a red one on instead. But I gotta go back down apparently. I gotta go back down to 215 and do a few sets at 215. So at this weight, to do a double, should I just try it once with my hands? How they're feeling? See if I could do it. Let me think about it. Should I? Should I at least try it once? I'll feel happy if I get it. What do you guys think? If you were, I think it was like the first day I did a live. My hands tore. The first day, like both hands too. I think it's because of winter time. Hands get all dried out. All right, 245. Let's try it with no straps. And I'm just being realistic. I'm not trying to psych myself out, but I just know my hands right now are screaming at me. All right, let's try it. And so if you see me looking away from the camera like this, it's because there is a hip thrusting machine in front of me, and I don't like looking forward when they're doing the hip thruster. Okay, 245. Let's try it one time. And if you get it, let's try it again. 245. Snatch double. I think it's double. Yeah, let's go ahead and do it. All right, hands. Normally when they're not hurting, I'll take this long because I just got to get the right position for my hands so they're not jacked up. All right, here we go. 245. Caught it forward or didn't get my head through. Well, good news is I didn't tear my hands. Bad news is I didn't hit it. You know what? That felt good. Let's do it again. And if you guys have seen me lift, I'll keep trying it until either I get it or my body drops out. Okay, here we go. 245. Good pull, big pull, get the head through. I got a phone call right in the middle of my lift. It's my plumber. I have a property in Houston that I need to, he's working on. Tried to get a hold of him yesterday, didn't call, but now he's calling. Nope, not answering it. It's lifting time. All right, 245. I'm gonna use straps. My hands just keep screaming at me. Let's see if I can get double. Snatch double, 245. What's going on? My right arm keeps dropping. Come on. Now you gotta do 4 total pulls. Okay. Now I'm mad. Hit it. Hit it, hit it, hit it. 245. Come on, body, you do what I tell you to do. No, I could do it. What is going on? That's embarrassing. Here we go, I'm going live. Missing all these times. Okay, that was 3. You gotta at least get 1. 245. Snatch. Let's get it. Head through. Big pull, head through. Come. Okay. We wipe off sweat. Now this time, you know what I'm not doing? I'm not talking to myself. I'm telling myself it's going to be a good lift. All right. I know you're tired, but you got yourself into this. You got to get yourself out. 245. Big pull, do it right. If you would have done it right the first time, you'd be done. Big pull, head through. This is going to be an amazing catch. This catch is going to be awesome. I'm going to stick it, punch. It's going to be amazing. That's just, is it not in the cards today? I caught it, or I caught it in a position where I should have caught it. I am, you know what I do when I get days like this? I go down and wait and I go back up because I'm mad I should be able to hit this. That's what I'm gonna do. You know what the problem is? I'm not going down. It's probably not heavy enough, huh? Is that what the problem is? It's not heavy enough? Let's try 250. This is making me mad. All right, body, you didn't want to do 245? Now I'm gonna make you do 250. Just for being a jerk. All right, give me a breath. Take a second. Catch my breath. All right. I know, 250 is gonna be so much easier than 245. So frustrating. Now what I would do normally is drop down and wait. Get my technique back. Think about my technique. But since this is a lighter day, and Saturday is gonna be, amazingly fun and crazy, I don't want to do too much volume to get myself worn out for Saturday. I'm just mad I can't hit this. Okay. Heart rate's coming down. Yeah, dude, it's gonna be so much easier doing 250 than 245. So much easier. All right, 250. You know what's funny? This is literally what I do. I talk to myself like this, talk myself into doing this stuff. I'll sit here and ponder how much weight I should do. All right. All right, body, you do what I tell you to do. 250 snatch. At least get it one time. You got straps for crying out loud. This should be easy. This is gonna be the best catch. Best lift, best catch of the day. Best everything. All right, body, here you go. Told you, 250 much easier than 245. Much easier. All right, I gotta do a double. See, body? Told you could do it. And see what you made me have to do? Made me go up and wait. All right, 250, double. Let's get one more. Big pull is going to be a better catch. Big pull. Head through. Punch. Amazing catch. Told you. 250 was much easier than 245. Take that, body. You do what I tell you to do. Ugh. That was frustrating. But good thing, my favorite lift, I get to do more, so I got to go back down. See what I got to go back down to. Oh. 216 for 6 reps. I wonder if I could do 216. Do I want to do touch and go? Just for fun, maybe? I haven't done touch and go in forever. That's where you don't stop. Wow, that's a lot of weight I'm gonna take off. All right, 216 is the weight, and I don't go down, so it's gonna be 220 double. 220 double. This is gonna be so easy. So easy. But I still will use the wrist straps. My hands, I think I beat them up enough today so that I don't need to, well, the more you work them, the stronger your calluses get, the stronger your hands get. They get used to it. And so I think I've worked them up plenty. All right. Should I do a touch and go at 220? I'll do it one time and see what happens. I'm using straps too, so it's not going to be that hard. Man, what do you guys think? 245? Couldn't hit that. I think I did 5 reps. 5 stinking reps at 245. And then I go up to 250. And I get a double. What's the deal with that? Well, as my dad would always say, mind over matter. Your body will go much further than your mind will. Just gotta make yourself do it. All right, 220 double. We'll see how I feel. And may do touch and go, but then again, it's not technique I'm focusing on if I'm doing touch and go. Well, I guess it is. Because, pause, okay, we'll try it. 220. I haven't done that in forever, touch and go. A little harder on the second one than I wanted it, but that was okay. So you see the touch and go, like I wasn't going so fast, like CrossFit or something. I still try to maintain posture, technique, going all the way down and all the way back up. Okay, I've got 3 more, or 2 more sets. 4 more touch and go. Ooh, maybe this one just for fun. Maybe I should do a hang snatch. I haven't done that in forever. Do pull, and then a hang snatch. What do you guys think? I really haven't done hang snatch in a very long time. My programming is just not programmed, or that movement's not programmed in. All right. Heart rate's coming down a little bit. Should be able to go in just a second. I think it was a touch and go that also made it a little harder than I wanted it to be. 220 snatch double. 220 snatch double. Let's do a hang in the middle, just for fun. Come on. Here we go. Full and then hang. Hang snatch. Shows I haven't done it forever. Oh, am I getting tired? No, it's not tired. It's just, haven't done that forever. Still got to make up for that lift. You didn't hit it. All right, body. That'll teach you to screw up. Let's do it again. Just the hang. Ooh, kind of feel my groin issue coming back. We'll do it one more time and see if my groin issue's coming back. The pain. Catching forward. What's the deal? Well, it has to do something with my technique. At least my groin didn't get hurt. Well, looks like this is something I got to work on. Huh. If I'm not able to hit this. But I think it also has to do for 245 missing it forward. All right, let's get one more set. Let's just do hang snatch. And I normally, like I said, I don't really do this, so apparently it's a deficiency in my lifting. Wow. That's what I need to be working on. All right, easier. All right, let's do it. All right, body. It's gonna be the best catch, best pull, best catch of the day. Here we go. That felt better. Gotta do one more. Just didn't want to bring it back down and try to do a second one since technique has been bad. But I think I pulled a little further back here. All right, 220, double, hang. There we go. 220 hang snatch. That felt better. Take that, body. You do what I tell you to do. If I didn't have the, I don't know, mindset to get past it, I would have just given up. But I was like, this is not, I should be able to do this. Or I act like a little wimp. That's literally what I tell myself. Here I am thinking it's going to be a lighter day, but maybe it's just lighter because we're not doing everything. It's just snatch, clean, jerk. Okay, what's next? This is so much fun. All right, here we go. Let's see. Clean and jerk, 230. What am I doing? Hold on. Clean and jerk, singles. Just singles, that's it? Oh. All right, whoa, that's a big jump. So 228 to 260. All right, whatever. That's what we gotta do. That's a big reason why I like having my programming already done. Because if I got here and said, what do I feel like doing? I'd say, I feel like turning around getting back in my car, and then going and sitting on my couch. But when the programming says you got to do it, it's like, oh, I got to do it. Might as well do it. So it's much better for me to have programming already done. And then I really, honestly, I don't even look at it until like a minute, literally a minute before I start lifting is when I look at the programming. What am I towel? I gotta get another towel, sorry guys. Be right back. These towels are a little wet. And so I don't do long distance cardio. As you can see, my cardio with all these snatches, man, they're gonna get worn out. People ask me, what do you do for cardio? And my reply is, what's cardio? I don't know what cardio is. Jokingly, I say that, I know what cardio is, but I don't run on a treadmill or anything like that. I should do sprints though. That's definitely what I should do. All right, we got clean jerk. Let me get this weight out of here. Okay, here we go. So glad it took deload week last week. This week I have so much more fluidity in my bones. Like I'm not aching. 7 weeks of doing this gets your body worn out. Okay, fast elbows. Fast elbows. That was not fast elbows, and that was lazy technique. All right, this is just the warm-up. Supposed to start at 228. I mean, not bad. That's better. 228 is the next weight. I'm not going to do 228. I'm going to do 230. I never go down. At least I don't ever want to try going down. If I'm going to make myself do it, we're going to go up in weight. Two and a halves are going on. Those are so heavy. I think I'm supposed to do a single here. Yeah, I think so. Crazy. I'm so used to doing multiple reps that it's weird. Only doing one rep. All right, gotta be a big pull, fast elbows. I gotta make up some time. All that missed lifts on snatch took forever. I mean, I don't have any place to go. I just like, when I say any place, like I don't have a job or meetings or anything I got to get to. I don't have a job because I built my income with real estate so that I just buy and hold real estate. And it keeps making me money. And in fact, the longer you hold it, the more money you make. It's absolutely crazy. Started investing back in 2006, and I'm not going to tell you how much I make, but it's a lot. And every month I just get amazed at how much more money every single month, every single year I make, because you just keep buying more real estate, rents go up, expenses go down, like your mortgage eventually goes away. That's amazing. And then all that money going to the bank is now going to your pocket. All right, here we go. 230. All right, big pull, fast elbows. Big pull, fast elbows. Big pull, fast elbows. Catch it high. That was not, see, that's not fast. That's elbows. Come on. I can't believe that. Part of me wants to do that same weight again because my elbows are garbage. But I'm supposed to go to 260. Here we go. Let's go to 260. That's a big jump. More than I would normally do. Alrighty. What do we got? There we go. 260 single. I don't know how much weight I'm supposed to go up to, but this next one's 260. So let's do it. 260. Yep. I haven't said this since the beginning of this live, but if you're just joining in, going live for an entire year. I do this 5 days a week, and it's funny. It's like every day I wake up excited to go to the gym because I get a lift. I don't know, man. It's just addicting. You feel better. I love competition. I'm very competitive, so I compete against my old self. What about you? You wait until New Year's resolution? Hope not. Like right now, the gym's pretty busy, a little busier than normal, but wait until January 2nd. Oh my goodness. Resolution hits in, people come twice, maybe 3 times, I'll give them the benefit of the doubt. But by February 2nd, they're gone. All right, here we go. Single, 260, single. Big pull, fast elbows. Come on. Elbows. This is going to be the best fast elbows. Oh, that's tight. That's probably why. Best fast elbows. Come on. Here we go. Best of the day. Best lift of the day. Fast elbows. Big pull, fast elbows. That wasn't bad. I'm glad the clean is the harder part, and my jerk is stronger. It wasn't bad. I know I'm not as, like, strength-wise, like I should have powered that. That's only 260, but I had to do a full. It says I'm supposed to go to 295. That's not going to happen. Just by the way that one felt. Maybe my body will be happier in just a minute. But so 276 next, single. 276 single. Let's see. Can't do 276. Got to go up. 280 single. Let's see how I feel on this one. I'm supposed to go to 295. The way my body's responding, it's not looking likely. It's not looking likely, but will we still try it? Of course we will. Always try it. Always do it, unless I'm dying. If my body's not working, I won't do it. But this 280 feels okay? Yeah, sure, why not? I'm supposed to do 293, so I can't go down. Sorry, blood blew my nose. Wow, the gym is a lot more packed than I thought it would be. That's my sweat rag I just blew my nose into. That's not good. Okay, snot is right there. There we go. That's gonna, I have to get a new rag. All right, 280. Let's see how I do on 280. All right, heart rate's simmering down a little bit. Simmering down a little bit. It wasn't that bad. I just got to get my technique better, man. My technique. On this, I'm catching it forward too. That's probably very similar reason why my snatch is forward. something going on in my body that's making me lean forward. I'm not pulling it back. I mean, it could be my lower back, but all right, 280. Here we go. 280. Big pull, fast elbows, drop underneath it. You know you're not going to power, just do a full, perfect full, clean with good, perfect technique, fast elbows. It'll be the best catch of the day. Best catch of the day. Fast elbows. Cut a little low. That was, I mean, the jerk was okay, but you can see I pulled the bar really high, but then I didn't catch it at the highest point. I dropped, and so came crashing down, which made it a lot harder than it should have been. All right, that was 280. Let's try 295. Supposed to do 293, but we don't go down, so let's go up. 295. See, like, I'm really know that my body's not responding the best. So when I get to these heavier weights, I need to focus on technique, because it's easy to get hurt if you don't do the technique right. Oh, I gotta get another towel. Well, give me a second to breathe. So I'm blessed. I got a lot of mobility in my knees and ankles and everything. So I don't really have a lot of problems physically. I'm very blessed. But you can easily injure, not just hurt, but injure yourself if you do not do it right. Case in point, if I don't catch it right, so I'm getting a towel now. If I don't catch it right, I've jacked up my wrists because the bar comes crashing down on my wrist, bends it backwards, and then it's injured for literally like 3 months. So you get to these heavier weights, especially as my body's feeling right now, you gotta focus on the technique. Focus on the technique to not get hurt, really. Biggest thing, like I was saying, so if you catch it here and the bar comes not on your chest but on here, last time I did that, my elbow caught here and the bar just kept going and my wrist and hand got jacked up. It's because I wasn't paying attention. I was trying to go, I think I was going fast, or I just wasn't focusing is what it was. All right, 295. 295. Big pull. This pull is going to be amazing. Back's going to be straight. And catch is going to be amazing. 295. Clean and jerk. Let's do it. Let's do it. Big pull, fast elbows. Drop underneath it. Fast elbows, come on, it'll be the best catch of the day. Fast elbows. That was okay. 295. Felt better than I thought it would. But I'm glad that's the top. I'm glad that that's the last heavyweight, but I gotta go back down and do lowers. But that clean and jerk felt good. A couple thoughts going through my head as I was lifting it. All right, I'm supposed to do 260 doubles. As I was lifting it up, I felt, I'm supposed to pull it where you're more upright. I felt forward. So think I corrected it towards the middle of the lift and I pulled more backwards, which got the bar back to me. I'll have to watch it later. All right, back down to 260 doubles. But, oh, so glad. Now, if you would have told me when I woke up I'd be hitting the 250 double or 195 on clean and jerk, 250 double on snatch, then 295 single on clean and jerk, I'd say you're dreaming, kid. But it actually did it. I'm not mad about that. And like technique-wise, I feel okay. The jerk on the 295 was terrible though. My butt was so far behind me. It's supposed to have your butt. Maybe I'm realizing what has been the problem today with the snatch. Catching forward, or not catching it, but going forward and dropping it. Clean and jerk. Or the cleans and the jerk. Something's up with my hips not doing what I wanted to do, because my hips should be directly underneath me. Like the bars here, my hips should be directly under instead of further back. Oh well, it'll get worked out. Kind of like golf. If you golf, like you'll be hitting, some days it feels money. You're like, man, I can't miss. Other days, you're like, oh my goodness. It's like I completely was hitting the head and I never learned how to play golf. Body's not responding. Unless you're like Tiger Woods. I'm convinced he's a robot. We had AI way before we do now, and he was so just like a robot. Perfect swing, perfect everything. But anyways, I'm getting off of lifting. There we go. I'll be completely honest, I'm getting tired. My brain does not want to do these, but I know my body will go a lot further than my brain will. All right, 260 double. 260 clean and jerk double. Big pull. Get those hips under you. Fast elbows. Pressed. So on the jerk, I didn't drop fast enough because I kind of thought I didn't need to. My elbow was like that, and then I pressed it out, which is not a good lift. All right, double. That was a terrible lift. Thank goodness. That was terrible. Hard for me to explain why it was terrible. Didn't just catch it forward. Let's see. Oh, I yanked it. That's what happened. I ripped it off the ground. It's supposed to go slow off the ground, and then once you get to your knees, that's when you explode. Come on. That was terrible. I'm gonna have to do it again. Make myself do it again. I don't like ending on a terrible lift. Let's do another double. Let my heart rate calm down. Do another double. Whew, that's tough. I'm getting tired. Honestly, I don't remember many times in this programming that we go up to a heavy weight and then come back down for some doubles. I don't remember that at all, but that's how you get better. I'll let somebody else who's 10 times smarter than me and better at programming, lifting, all that sort of stuff, that knows what they're doing, tell me what to do. I just do it. So big reason why I'm doing, well, I'm waiting a second, my heart rate slowed down a little bit. Going live for an entire year. I was seeing what Have you ever watched the movie Forrest Gump? Forrest Gump is a good movie, enjoyable. But you notice one scene in there, he just wants to do something, so he does it. At first people think he's crazy. 260. First people think he's crazy, then they start kind of understanding what he's doing. Then people start following along. Then he has hundreds of people following along. And that was when he started running across the country. So, figure, why don't I try to help people to lift? It's the best way I could do it. I'm not running across the country. All right, 260 clean and jerk. Big pull. Big pull. Fast elbows. Big pull, fast elbows. All right, body, you're not tired. It's gonna be the best catch of the day. Fastest elbows of the day. Head through, come on, head through. Okay, that was okay. Elbows were okay. Pull was okay. You can see a slower pull off the ground. You don't rip it off the ground. And then explode from your knees. Got a double to do. 260 double. Clean and jerk. What was that? My legs are not getting underneath me. All right, body. Make me do it again. You know, I don't want to, but I gotta teach you a lesson. You do it right the first time. It's supposed to be double. Gotta do it again, you missed it. Should have been done by now. Now you gotta do it again. Best clean and jerk of the day. See how much better that was? You just done it the first time. You would have not had to do that last one. That's what you get for being lazy. Oh, dang, that was not bad. Let's see, what do we got? I did it. Can't believe I did 295 single. Now we got to do, okay. I'm glad nobody's watching because I just read the programming wrong. It's supposed to do 3 260 doubles, so I got one more double to do. Here I am thinking I was done. And then I got 2 more. All right. All right, longer. Let's see what you got. All right, let me calm down my heart rate. I'm gonna do it again. 260 double. Haven't torn yet, so I'm happy about that. Tomorrow's my day off, so hopefully these will rest. Oh my goodness. Okay, 260 double again. So I'm glad you weren't on. I realized I was like, oh yay, I'm done with clean and jerk. What's next? Nope, I read the programming wrong. I really don't want to do this next one, but that's the only way you get better. Make yourself do what you don't want to do. All right. I kid you not, I'm not changing anything. This is how I normally lift. All right, 260, meaning mess up, you got to get doing it. All right, double. 260 double. Okay, when you're tired, concentrate on your technique so you don't get hurt. Here we go. Best catch of the day, even better than the last ones. Fast elbows. That felt good. All right. Told you, my body, or you know, I say about mine, but everybody, your body, will go much farther than your brain will. All right, 260, last one. Double. Best one of the day. Best one of the day. Perfect pull. Perfect catch. Perfect jerk. 260 double. There we go. Now I can look myself in the mirror and know that I didn't slack off. Oh yeah. 260, can you see that on Instagram? I used to hope it's 260. If it's not, I might have to do it again. No, it's 260, good. Whew. Oh my goodness. That was a lot. Well, I did singles on the lower weights, right? Yeah. Oh, wow. Okay, RDLs. These are super important to do. Get your back and hamstring stronger. RDLs. You know what RDLs are? What does an RDL stand for? No, it's not a JOB, like a job. JOB, you're living just over broke. You're working a JOB. No, RDL is basically a straight leg deadlift. I know people would say, no, it's not, it's different. Nope, it's the exact same thing. Straight leg deadlift, stiff leg deadlift, RDLs, they're all the same. Just for some reason, somebody during Olympic lifting, I believe it was Olympic lifting, saw some Romanians doing straight leg deadlifts or stiff leg deadlifts, and they coined it Romanian deadlifts. But if you look at the same, somebody will post a video, or they probably have posted videos where they show, no, it's different. See, this one you're supposed to do this one you're supposed to do, nope. They're the exact same. You do them the exact same, you get the exact same benefit. If you do it the way they tell you, you get the same benefit. Okay, I'll show you what RDLs look like. So I'm supposed to be at 275 by 3, and you don't bend your knees basically. So we're supposed to start, or no, just stay at 275 the whole time. You know what's crazy? I don't have strict press program today. I think let's gear up for Saturday. It's gonna be crazy. All right, it was 276. I can't do 276. Do 280. So Saturday's gonna be monstrous. There are certain days I even have to do back squat, snatch, clean and jerk, strict press, a pull, and then a front squat. Seriously, 2 different types of squats in the same day. So I do every day's leg day. So with every day being leg day, never skip leg day. All right, Romanian deadlifts, and this is not a time for me to get my hands stronger, so I wear wrist straps. My hands get stronger on many other things. Ooh, this thing's so wet already. Sorry, I usually warn you before I blow it out. Remind me not to use this towel again. It's got snuts on it. All right, here we go. 280. Is it 3 or 4? I don't know. How many reps am I supposed to do? 4 reps. 280. Ooh. All right, RDLs. I'll show you what RDL looks like. Straight leg, stiff leg, RDL, all the same. I know somebody say, hey, those are not the right way to do RDLs. Yeah, whatever. This is the way I do them, and no difference. Okay, here we go. So, your leg straight, get your back right, make sure your knees are not going to get hurt. Straight up, stick your butt out. So what you're doing is you're sticking your butt out this way while the bar is in front of you. So it's like that. That's way. So if you're, well, let me show you one more time. So if you're going down, it's like a counteract action like that. Like bend your knees a little bit, counteraction just a little bit to where the bar is still balanced, but you're sticking your butt back. People might say, well, that's not a straight leg, stiff leg. No, don't use that one. That's got, blew my nose on that one. Thanks for reminding me. But people will say, no, stiff leg deadlift. You're not supposed to do that with your butt. Whatever. I don't care. I hate when they tighten down this towel rack, this towel dispenser. Excuse me. They tighten down the towel dispenser so that every single piece of paper gets torn, as opposed to coming out in a big sheet like this. This is a rather small sheet. Usually I get one that's double the size. All right, RDLs. I'll show you again what RDLs are. And no, I will not face away from the camera like a female. I'll face forward. I hate facing the mirror. I hate doing that. It throws me off. All right, so I use straps because I don't care. My hands are not trying to get stronger here. Just trying to get my hamstrings stronger. That's the key. Legs straight. Sit back a little bit and up. So the key, so you can look round your upper back down like that. It's your lower back that you do never round. In fact, I tried, instead of rounding my lower back, I arch it like that. Not necessarily arch it, but I keep it flat and tense. So my body, because I've done that where, was it pinched a nerve? I pinched a nerve in the past. Bulge a disc, either way. And it is terrible. Terrible, terrible, terrible. So you focus. I focus now on technique. Like the best I can, every single lift. In fact, 2 Fridays ago, tweaked my groin. I thought, oh, I can still deadlift, so let me do that. Haven't deadlifted in a very long time, heavy. I got to, I don't know, 395, 405, 415 singles. I'm like, hey, this is feeling good. Then got to 425, let my technique go. My lower back, it's not my spine, but my lower back muscle on the left side got strained. And so, nursing that. So all while I'm lifting all this stuff, my lower back on the left side is still aching. But, do we stop? Nope. Never. In fact, I get better the more that I lift. My body heals faster. See, what they say is when you are lifting, you produce a lot more testosterone. And so, helps your body to heal faster. All right, straight leg deadlifts, row RDLs. I kind of want to go up in weight because it's not very heavy, but maybe that's the whole point, is to not go heavy, because Saturday's going to be stupid. I mean, I should show you the programming. Well, I explained it. I think it's a back squat first, then snatch, heavy, clean and jerk heavy, snatch pull, then push press, then front squat. No, you start with front squat, end with back squat. It's gonna be amazing. And yes, this is my normal programming. This is what I do all the time, 5 days a week. I figure if you're not gonna push yourself, ooh, I got it. Here's a quote. One of my amazing movie, can't remember what was made, maybe what, late 90s, called Tommy Boy. Chris Farley, amazing movie, but the dad says something in the movie that stuck with me. I'll tell you in just a minute. Let me hit this RDL for 4. Tommy Boy's an amazing movie. There we go. So, in the movie Tommy Boy, the dad is a business owner who owns Callahan Brakes. Is it brakes? Yeah, brakes. And he is an auto parts manufacturer. So, at the beginning of the movie, the dad, he's trying to sell new oil filters, I think. And what he says, as he's trying to make a sale to the banks to give him money to build a new plant, what he says to them has stuck with me for a very long time. What he said was, and this is his, obviously, well, it's a movie, but his belief is that you're either growing or you're dying. The way he says it is, in the auto parts business, you're either growing or you're dying. There's no third direction. Or he says, there ain't no third direction. I 100% believe that in life. In life, you're either growing or you're dying. You know, and everybody knows, 100% of the people die in this world. 100%. It's a proven fact, statistic. 100% of the people die. But are you growing while you're on this earth? Who says that you can't lift? Who says that you can't, I don't know, do Olympic lifting, go to the gym, anything? Well, if anybody tells you that, it's because they're trying to put on you their own personal limitations in life. Their own limitations. When they say you can't do it, what they really mean is I can't do it, but they replace the word I with you. They try to hold you back. So in life, you're either growing or you're dying. Ain't no third direction. And then, when you look back over your life, hopefully you'll have built healthy body, healthy mind. Like, I've been doing this for 10 years, this Olympic lifting for 10 years. CrossFit before that, started doing Olympic lifting. And now I've been doing this 5 days a week. Goodness, at least 7 or 8 years. No, well, Olympic lifting, but did CrossFit before that. Did that for like 4 or 5 years. And then now, doing it 5 days a week still. And I'm old. I won't tell you how old I am, but I'm pretty old. And I'm still doing it. So if I can do it, I 100% know, I 100% know that you can do it. All right, guys. Well, I'm going to be tomorrow's day off, and then be back on Friday. See you guys. I'll be back on Friday. Sorry I missed you.